hemorrhagic stroke just a couple of weeks ago, but thankfully knew what to look for and immediately call for help. There's a very easy way for everyone out there to identify the signs of a stroke. You're just going to remember the acronym F.A.S.T, F-A-S-T. Just think about that, okay? Where Montel and I are going to take you through it. I'll give the sign, and you tell me how it affected you.
Absolutely.
And I think people will get a lot out of this.
Yes, sir.
You're the minister of stroke now.
You got it.
All right. F stands for face drooping. Now, face drooping means one side of your face begins to lopsidedly go down. So you look in the mirror, you smile, you're no longer symmetrical the way you're supposed to be. So this becomes this. Okay.
And in my case, though I didn't see a full drop, but I started drooling immediately. So I lost a little control of the inner part of my mouth, and that was immediately noticeable.
Good point. You don't have to mirror sometimes. You don't need a mirror. You can tell if the functions of the body aren't where they need to be. Okay, next up, A in that acronym FAST is for arm weakness. Is one arm weak or it can be numb too?
In my case, I felt this immediate wave of just tired, like my arms wanted to drop, and I just literally wanted to sit down. And that's why I popped up. But I noticed I couldn't walk, so I had to wall walk, using the walls to get back to where I was going.
Right. Affects your balance too.
Yes.
You know, so when your arm's weak and you don't have balance, that can be a real problem, which is again testimony to your strength and desire to survive. Next up, S, speech difficulty. Right. It's for slurring of his speech, hard articulating issues. You know the word, but you can't quite pick it out. Any of that becomes an issue.
And that was immediate. When I got up to the room where TT was, I could literally just say, call it. I felt my mouth not moving the right way.
Montel, before we get to the last point, help us understand where you think we need to be when it comes to figuring out where we are. Because a lot of people don't even know what normal is anymore. And just to point out something earlier, this can affect people who are young. The hemorrhagic stroke you have, again, twice as many young African-American men get this as other types of folks. So it doesn't make any sense to me that we miss these clues.
And part of the reason is because most of us go through life and don't even know what our baseline is. Everybody in this audience right now, people at home, just close your eyes for a second and think about you. Think about your toes. Think about your legs. You should check in with yourself every single day to see how you're doing. If you wake up and you got numb fingers, there's something wrong. If you wake up and you can't hear out of an ear, there's something wrong. But we don't pay enough attention, so you get up and keep moving. You need to check in and find a baseline, and then you know when something's wrong.
Yeah, ultimately, you got to be the world expert in your body.
Absolutely.
And that's not just about eating the right foods and exercising. It's about knowing your body and respecting your own wisdom, your intuition, when things aren't right. That's why you're alive.
Yes,
as much as I can pay tribute to my hospital, which I'm very proud of New York Presbyterian for having the MRI and CT scans and technologies to keep it alive. If you don't come to the hospital, it doesn't make a darn bit of difference, because we said at the top, time is brain.
Absolutely.
You don't have the luxury of time. Okay, once you figure out the S, you get to the most important part, which is get help. T stands for time. Call 911 immediately. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Don't fool around with it.
Every doctor has said to me that the biggest mistake that happens when it comes to stroke is that people go up and they lay down. They think, oh, I'm going to feel better in 10 minutes. Oh, I'll feel better in 15 minutes. No, you don't have 15 minutes. You got to call the emergency vehicle immediately. And we just lucked out to have that particular type of emergency vehicle.
I'm so proud of you for everything you have done. God bless you, my friend.